Hello everyone and welcome for another video of Love and Wargames. In this video we are playing once again one-page rules in a 5,000 points battle reports. It sounds a lot but it's about 2,500 for 40k, so you can see there are not that many miniatures, but we're quite excited to play again one-page rules. Today I am joined by
Zongo, hello.
And what do you play today, Zongo?
Space Marines.
Space Marines, so Battle Brothers for one-page
Oh
rules.
yeah, sorry.
And I will play the Leagues of Votan, which are the Dwarf guilds. And we are very excited. We are playing on the new terrain and the game mat that has been given, like sold at a cheap price by gamemat.eu, so the Fallout Zone set, and also the Fallout themed double-sided game mat. So we're quite happy to put this in practice for the very first time. There has been a narrative campaign, but I'm sorry, I just filmed the first video. I missed many games of one-page rules in our local Parisian community. From what he told me, I'm the bad guys, like the dwarves are evil and the space marines are good.
Yeah, that's it.
We all know it's a lie, but anyway, let's pretend we are on the offensive
You're
here.
the aggressor.
Okay, I'm aggressive. Okay, alright. Let's see if the dwarf guilds manage to breach through the defensive lines of the Battle Brothers, the prime Battle Brothers, because you play Primaris. We will talk to you a little bit about each army, then the scenario, and then we'll start the first turn. I'm saying this in the beginning, if you are not subscribed yet, do subscribe, because as soon as we reach 1,500 subscribers, and we're quite close, someone will gain, like person will gain entire armadas for Dystopian Wars, so feel free to just put a comment and it gives you a ticket and a chance to win this. And as well, give us a thumbs up, it always really helps, and give us a comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things. Without further ado, let's have a look at the lists. Okay, so here is going to be the table. So as you can see, beautiful terrain by gamemat.eu. Like everything is from them. The game mat, the terrains, everything. We will put the link in the description, and you can buy them at 10% discount with a generic discount code if you would like. There is a video we posted recently showing them more in detail. This thing is more than 2 kilos of resin. As you can see, what is on the table is deployed, and all the rest is going to be those in the transport. We will start with the Primaris Battle Brothers. Zongo, what is the name of your chapter?
Oh, it's Stellar Phalanx.
Oh, Stellar Phalanx.
Yeah, so it's Hironen's successor chapter.
Okay, that's a very cool name. Okay, very well.
Thank you.
So, what do you bring today in your 5,000 points list?
Well, I'm bringing as much vehicles as possible, since I'm Iron Hands successors. So this is Repulsor Executioner, I think?
Yep.
With some transportation capabilities and a big gun.
A big gun, of course. We like big guns.
And we just realized it's one of the toughest vehicles in the game.
Yeah, toughness 18, so 18 wounds, which is a lot.
Which might be not the case in 40k, but probably in OPR.
But in OPR, it looks like a big tank. It is a big tank.
Yeah, which is not really.
Which is good. Rules are coherent.
Yeah.
So what is inside?
Inside we have five regular Marines.
Okay.
And Justica, so dude with a
big sword.
A big sword. So hopefully we'll slice some dwarves.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we leave, there is little guy. Actually, you don't see them, but there are guys here.
They're hidden. That's why you don't see them.
Ah, but that's why. So eliminators. I'm sorry, I don't know the Battle Brothers names.
I have no idea actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Snipers.
So 3 snipers.
Okay.
We'll see what they do.
When he deployed, he said, like, don't put any vehicle here. This is my safe space.
It is a sniping safe space.
Sniping safe space. Okay.
It is. So you can adjust this bunker.
Okay. Here.
We have some regular squad of 5 Marines, just trying to hold this building.
Okay.
Then we have a classic repulsor, so it is also a big tank with not an ultra big cannon, but still it's well armed and really tough, and it transports small stuff, so a captain and 10 Marines. We've hidden
infiltrators?
Infiltrators, yeah, let's call them infiltrators.
Yeah, infiltration brothers.
So, yeah, they're infiltrating something.
So they're here, waiting like to hold the line.
On the right side, we have 2 dreadnoughts, which is
subtle.
Yeah, well, subtle, which is something to be taken into account, and an engineer, so hopefully you could repair any damage. Try to do to my beautiful dreadnoughts.
Okay.
And then we have 10 Marines with a lieutenant. So yeah.
Okay, but that's 5,000 points. A lot of expensive, powerful vehicles, and some also powerful Marines. let's go for the dwarves. Okay, here is going to be my list. Let's start with the dwarves with who is in reserve. So those guys, which are, I think, the Wrathbringers, are in reserve. So they are in mag drop, to be precise. They are led by a champion in power suit, so Beruk Kazal, as a reference to the Lord of the Rings. They will come turn 2 and do a lot of damage. I have a little pistolero right here with dual pistol gloves, and yeah, I'm very happy of this little guy. He's gonna stay hidden and he's going to bully some snipers if he survives long enough. Inside this transport, Irontide 2, I'm gonna have the Worm Slayers right there, led by Markai. Those are berserks and they're going to punch very hard. Where's Markai? There he is. So they have a good, very good punch actually. They are joined by who should be Diamond Squad. Those guys have a short range shotgun, but it's okay because they're all in the transport of Irontide 2. The Wall Keepers here are some Thunderkins in 40k, and they are just like Thunder supports in one-page rules. Those guys are, as the name suggests, they are doing some fire support, and they're just gonna shoot all game long from quite far, let's say. Obsidian Squad is led by Alaric the Ninth, and this guy, yeah, it's my nickname, Alaric, that's why it makes him laugh. This guy has a lot of psionic support, and he shoots at 18 inches, the same as those guys, and they have all the rules, medical support, 5-inch range, indoor cover. They have a lot of things, so those guys are going to shoot well. The Star Seeker is right there, and or the Lightbringer, I always mix them up. Yeah, the Lightbringer, this guy, and he has this big beam gun, and he can shoot quite well against a semi-armored target. So let's hope he does a lot of damage. It's a trike in one-page rule. I have, of course, those are the Star Seekers. They are 3 bikes. They're going to have a little scout move, but their main job is to protect the Hecaton Line Fortress from any damage. This Hecaton Line Fortress, the Grudgehammer Omega, has some troops in the transport. They have the Oath Bearers led by another Beruk Kazal, because as you know, they're clones, and yet another one lonely inside, ready to go out and punch some guys. I bought it the upgrade like Duril plating to give it more wounds, and yeah, that's going to be my main centerpiece. Let's hope it survives a little bit. On this side, I have the Deep Watchers, which are led by this guy in a champion in a power suit armor with a rapid fire rifle and a powerful hammer. So he's going to be my main DPS. I like Firebase. I've seen in the first battle report how tough they are. The Wrathbringer is here with a big Gatling gun and he's going to make a big ratata. Irontide 1 is there ready to rush and take control of this area there. And inside we have the Rockbreakers with their big hammers. And we have, is it Diamond Squad or is it Granite Squad? I always mix them up, but they are led by a champion with a plasma sword. And that is my list, 5,000 points. We're going to charge each other. Let's go for the scenario. Okay, scenario-wise, the dwarves previously, well, I was not there, I was just leaning my miniatures. They won a battle and they got the artifact that everybody's been fighting for in this campaign. And there is an artifact in my list, like one of my character has it, and he doesn't know which, and if he kills it, you will need to grab the artifact and run away with it, and that is going to be it. Like if he runs away with the artifact, he wins. There is of course going to be this battle around to know which, whose army wins and gains some territory, but the main objective is to gain the artifact. I will just point out here, you saw the guy that actually has the artifact, he didn't see it, but you know through this, go back in the video if you didn't see it, but yeah, it is this guy that has the artifact. All right, without further ado, let's start with the first one. We will not film every single activation, probably only the important ones, so we can go fast enough and keep the video in a good time length. The dwarves have the initiative. Okay, well actually we're gonna just film the first activation here of my Deep Watchers that are right there. Or Wall Keepers, I forgot. Well, the Thunder support. They're gonna shoot with their big rapid rifle, gravity rending, They're gonna shoot on the infiltrators, 4 attacks each. Since they don't move, they can use their special attack. The 6 are gonna make 2 hits and not only 1. And they have also a spectral scanner, which means they ignore cover. So there is 5 guys here. There is a chance I kill all of them. Well, small chance. Quality 4, so I will hit on 4+, I think. Let me check. actually quality 3. So I will hit on 3+, 6s, make AP -4 and another extra hit, which is not at AP -4. 4 attacks at AP -4, 4 more at AP 0, 7 attacks AP 0, and 4 at AP -4. So here tries to save AP 0.
Ça fait du 2+. C'est bon?
Ouais, he saves all of them because he has armor 2+, but il a 2+. He has regeneration because he has actually, no regeneration, 3 dead, because actually these guys in our cover, so that's why 3+ is not good. And this is AP -4. He's not very happy, but well, infiltrators, none of that on this table. This was not a safe zone. Okay, he tries to answer. There is the Redemptor with the attached Tech Marine charging forward. He has a heavy plasma cannon, blast 6. So if he touches me at 2+ because he is veteran, well, he's gonna hurt, and I'm gonna have 6 hits to try to save. He touches on a 2+, will he succeed? Oh! Oh my god. Veteran. Oh, well, he's gonna shoot.
Maybe he should go back to school.
Well, he's gonna shoot his other weapons. We'll finish the activations, make a couple things, and we'll come back. But yeah, first activation of the Votan went well. And first activation of the Marines did not go so good. AP -1. I have a cover, so it cancels. I save on 4+. Okay, it starts in a specific way. Let's remember that they're on the attack. If it goes too bad for them, they will get some reinforcement turn 2. But so far, not so good. Okay, couple more activations happened. Those bikes came, did absolutely nothing despite AP -1 because he had good defense roll. Then he moved this guy forward, unleashing everything on those guys. And I made terrible rolls, not saving a single one of those, the 4+ saves, and or 5+ saves either. And I had 2 of my guys already dead, and one of them is injured. He has 1 wound left. 2 wounds left. And since they seem to get targeted quite hard. Okay. Eh ben, great. He apparently forgot to shoot with this guy, and I have 2 saves at 4+. Ah, voilà. Very good. So Lucky is coming back. All right. So coming back here, so 4 guys plus the champion with this heavy rapid rifle. It's gonna be 16 attacks at AP -1 because he has Battle Lore, which is going to be AP 4 if I make some 6s. Very good. Ignoring regeneration. And then his attacks of the Lord is going to be AP -2, still AP -6 if he makes some 6s. Hitting on 3+, so 4 saves AP -4, and 9 save at AP -1.
Okay.
AP -1 saving on 3s.
Perhaps.
One wound.
One wound so far.
And AP -4.
Which is 6.
4. And 4 more wounds.
So that's 5 wounds on total.
5 wounds on this Dreadnought. And then the Lord. The Lord is also hitting on 3s, but he's AP -2 basic. So 4 saves, AP -2. 3 saves. That's a great roll. Yeah. 1 wound more. A little bit underwhelming, those guys, but still, we need to start dealing with these Dreadnoughts. Okay. Little activation of the snipers, which actually made 3 attacks, only 1 hit on this guy, and he was 1 shot because they are deadly 3. He had 3 wounds, defense 5, and yeah, he died straight away. I failed my defense and my regeneration rolls completely, and it was actually him that had the artifact, as you have seen. So the artifact is now there. I will remove this poor little guy that did not even get to send its 3 spell tokens, and he will now need to go there, grab the artifact. I could have waited a little bit that this guy goes forward.
We've seen someone. We shot.
But now he knows that this is where he needs to focus his efforts. Activation of the bike that killed one of the sniper, and they're gonna get +1 to hit because of survey vehicle rule. And this guy now activates. He shoots everything that he can on those guys, like some weapons that are too short range otherwise. Little shots on those artillery thunder supports, and the big laser cannon on this guy It's deadly 6 AP minus 3, only one shot hitting on 3s.
Okay, let's go!
Yeah! Big weapons, guys. Always happens like this with a big one-shot weapon. Okay. Well, more attacks. Now on who?
2 heavy machine guns on the cheater unit.
Cheater unit.
It is a cheater unit. AP minus 1.
So, saving on 4s.
And one more.
Yeah, make terrible saving rolls all this time.
And then, you know, I'm shooting at this offensive unit which was shot in my safe zone.
Yeah, you were in the safe zone until you killed my warlord. Then you revealed yourself.
No, I'm still in my safe zone. So that's 3 shots, which is 3 hits.
So I'm saving on 4s because AP minus 1. 1 wound, 5 left. Getting on this guy, he has 5 wounds left.
On the offensive dude.
3 hits.
Bad shot actually. So 3 hits.
AP?
No AP.
No AP, defense 3.
Saved.
Okay, well, I'm very happy you missed with a big laser cannon. Okay, a few things happened as the Marines here are going out. This tank moved forward, killed 1 bike here, and with the laser killed 1 bike there. He did 3 wounds on this tank there, so very powerful tanks. Not so powerful is this tank with all the cannons, the beams, the missiles, etc. Did absolutely no wounds on the Redemptor, good defense roll on his side. And well, hitting on 4+ is very difficult, but such is the life. This guy also put all his weapons, missile, Gatling, heavy rifle on the Dreadnought, doing 2 wounds. So yeah, it's not going so great. They're very tough. Like I don't have much anti-tank weapons. That is the life. But that's because I gave him my list before.
Yeah.
Voilà. Let's find the excuse already. Joke aside, he moves forward with 5 guys. He's gonna shoot on those little men here. He's shooting on this unit of thunder support.
They're called the cheating unit, okay?
No, cheating forward. So 3 hits, saving on 4s. 2 wounds on 1 guy. Okay, we stop for a little second to explain what has been happening. Those guys keep taking more and more shots, especially from those units that came out of the transport, and yeah, it's not going so good for them. I keep shooting on the Dreadnought and he's still alive. Like all his army is at 2+ save. It's very difficult to handle. He has 3 wounds more, but like everybody's been shooting, and yeah, it's not going so great. This bike did 1 wound on this guy, and we are starting to run out of activations. I think he activated almost everything. I will try not to expose myself too much. Maybe I will start to advance this guy a little bit. I think they are now in range. I will activate those transport as well, getting closer so my melee units are in range for the second turn. And yeah, for now, advantage I would say on the Marines, quite large, but I do have some reinforcements coming from reserve, from Mac Drop on turn 2. Okay, so we finished the turn 1. There was not something so crazy because defense 2 is tough enough to crack. Well, since the last talks, my guy did 0 wounds, my Pistolero, because defense 2. This guy went forward, killed one of the sniper with all his weapons, because damn, those things are tough. And then deployed those artillery guy, like with shotguns, 6 inches of range, killing 2 guys. He made great rolls of regeneration. I think he saved like 3 or 4 guys. And then I deployed the berserkers in front with their leader. And yeah, next turn, like those guys are gonna take the pain. Either them, either the tank, depends who is available. I deployed one of my warrior, this little power suit champion. I deployed him here. He doesn't have any shooting weapon. I think he has 1 shooting weapon, like the grenades. But I put him here because I really want to put a little bubble of 12 inches of threat, because he's not slow, this little guy. And I also deployed here Eden, the rock breakers, the guys with the hammers, plus the granite squad. No, it's not. Yes, it is granite squad, and the hero. All of them as armor of 3+, because they are not berserk, they are like elite warriors. I forgot the names, but they are armor at 3+ and protected as well, so should be fine. That is going to be the end of the first turn. The Imperium, as like the Battle Brothers, have initiative for the second turn, and I also have, and this is, I'm really counting on this to turn the tide because it's not going so great for me. I have a big squad that will teleport somewhere. Okay, beginning of turn 2, I put my little teleporting power suit guards and the power suit champion right there. 3 of them with blades, 3 of them with hammer, and the hero in the middle. I go here so I can charge either the tank, either the dreadnought if he moves one, because he does have initiative. But what he's going to do is neither of those options. He's going to activate the almost dead dreadnought first.
Almost dead.
Almost dead, almost dead. I shot all my army on it, he survived.
He's feeling better.
And one shot of plasma, it's blast 6, so if he makes 2+, I get 6 hits, AP -4. So even with my good save protection, it's still gonna hurt.
Let's go! Yeah!
It touches!
I hit something!
So 6 saves, AP -4, so I need 6s to stay alive. I need at least 1 6, please.
Come on!
I still lose a guy. I don't think... Do I have a regeneration? Let me check. Okay, my Terminators, my Power Suit Champions, my Einir Hearthguards, they're Oath Bearers, they're charging this Repulsor before he gets to put his troops out. So there are a lot of different attacks. I'm actually not gonna film everything because there is a lot of different weapons. Each of the 3 guys with sword make 3 attacks, AP -1 rending. Each of the 3 guys with shock gauntlet make 3 attacks, AP -4. And the Lord makes 4 attacks, AP -4 as well, and I think he has a special rule on top of that. So we're gonna make all of this. He does have a lot of health and also save at 2+. Let's see if I do manage to kill him outright. And in the end, no, I didn't kill him. I did 11 wounds because, yeah, AP -4 does hit quite hard, but he has 18, so he has 7 wounds left. Okay, couple more activations. This tank disengaged. Actually, no, it didn't disengage. At the end of each fight phase, you split apart. So he moved here, killed, like, made 2 wounds on this guy here, killed 2 guys with the shotguns there, and also killed one of the berserkers. In response, my berserks activated. They killed 3 marines there and the Judicar. I'm not sure what is the one-page rule name of the Judicar, but the guy with the big sword. Even with he did have a regeneration, but those weapons have magma, so ignore regeneration, and he made triple ones, so it was already 6 wounds straight. It was not a great roll from him. So I did manage to hold the ground so far, but there is still quite a few things with a lot of firepower. Let's see the next big activation of the Imperium. Okay, there's been some more and more shooting on this flank. So far not much happened on the other side. This repulsor went here, killed a few guys, especially this guy that is now battle shaken because all his friends died around himself. And this guys went out of the transport because Grudgehammer Omega came, shot everything on this guy, doing about 5 wounds. He's not doing so great. And those guys went out, killed 4 of the dwarves in front of them. And now the dwarves are gonna try to fight back. They have these very powerful shotguns. Hopefully it will help. Hitting on 3+, and then it's gonna be AP -2. It's iron shotgun. So 9 hits on those prime Battle Brothers at save at 4.
Save at 4, okay. Regeneration,
5+. Only 2 dead. Okay, good rolls. Well, when you shoot at things with regeneration and high defense, it's always a little bit difficult. Yeah, that's what happens when you have 2 very elite army at 1-page rule. Defense 2+, regeneration starts to be tough. Next activation, I really don't want this to succeed. There is a sniper here that doesn't see him actually.
He does, of course he does. There's a window, there. Yes, there is a window.
Okay, let's admit, he's a good sniper. He's a marine. Okay,
he's an elite sniper.
And he's gonna shoot, as you understood,
He's
on my
kill.
pistolero. My beautiful converted pistolero, only 3 wounds. He's deadly 3. Hitting
Oh.
on. Oh, yeah. He hits on 2+ because he's a sniper. Poor Zongo is not going so well. All the big weapons making ones, and there is no rerolls in 1-page rule.
I don't want to play this game ever again.
Well,
Find new playmates.
well, he told me the first time in years he brings his marines out. Maybe they're a little bit rusty, but yeah, they are veterans.
They'll get back on the shaft.
Okay. Yeah, not such a great roll from the Marines sometimes, but oh well. Okay, we had a few more small activations, so you've seen the shooting of those guys. On this flank, I have my Thunder supports with AP -1 because of Battle Lore, like something like this. Not moving, shooting with the hero as well, did 1 dead Marines. I then had a bike, the one with the Gatling on the top, the trike, shooting everything on the Marines, doing 0 wounds. And then the Marines shot back and they one-shot my trike. Well, happens. But I do still have some activations. The Dreadnought also moved here and he killed, like he one-shot the 2 bikes that were there with his Gatling. And yeah, I start to have quite a few losses, but it's not the end because I have a choice. I have a hero here and I'm like, do I charge here for the objectives, you know, like to be good for the scenario, etc., or do I charge the Dreadnought?
Oh, you want
I want the duel.
Dreadnought.
I'm not sure it's very smart, but maybe. I will check the weapons. If he has anti-tank weapons, I'm charging the Dreadnought. Okay, more activations happen for the Dwarves because, well, there is no more activations for the Imperium. These guys went out here, ready to charge on the next turn. I just want to show how cool this guy is because I'm very happy of this miniature. Yes.
I'm so proud of myself.
Yay! Well, I didn't paint them, but I'm just happy to have them. These guys shot, making 1 or 2 Marines die. This guy killed 2 Marines because of 1 shot with magma that he made a 1 to save. This guy with magma weapons also killed 4 Marines with 2 saves because of 1s. And then everybody shots basically everything on the Marines and all the firepower together killed all the Marines. And there is only the hero left. He's making a brave last stand against this army of angry Dwarves. And yeah, we didn't plan this on purpose, but I think it does look quite good in the end. We're gonna make the last few activations, especially the last shooting here that probably will do nothing, as I came to expect, but they are holding the artifact well. Let's meet at the end of the second turn. Well, in the end, he has initiative for turn 2, but Zungo is right in saying like the issue of the game is quite well known. Like his tank here is almost destroyed. This captain has no way to survive. This Dreadnought is almost dead, and there is gonna be charging and shotgunning right there. It is not going so good, and of course the Terminator's here, Terminator's there. The Space Marine counterattack did not go so well, but they did manage to kill the one Votan that did know how to use the artifact. Well, we just grabbed this by random in the shop. It's not the real appearance of the artifact, but such it is. So in the narrative campaign of One Page Rules, there are 2 parts of this artifact. One was gathered by the Toe in a game that was not filmed, and the second part was from the Votan, and now they don't know how to use it anymore. So even though they slaughtered in the end the Space Marines attack force, it is a tactical victory of the Votan, who still held the line and killed a lot of Marines, but strategically they did lose the one dwarf they did not want to lose. So how are they going to do next? Well, we will see. First of all, we will see if there will be some another battle to continue this. Will they try to resurrect, etc., to clone him, etc.? If you did enjoy like this short battle report with just the key actions, let us know in the comments. Let us know if you want to see a little bit more of One Page Rules, because the campaign is ongoing and I just jump in and out sometimes. So let me know if it's interesting to you. Without further ado, let's go for the debriefing. Alright, we hope that you enjoy the game. We filmed only the first 2 turns because, as you have seen, like there was little interest to see the third turn. Like we see like the end of the game already, so it allows us to make a little bit shorter videos. And we know that YouTube likes shorter videos. Like if it starts to be more than 40 minutes, it doesn't go so good with the algorithm. But well, big battle reports usually, so sometimes we do it anyway. But here there was no need. It was my second game on One Page Rules, so sometimes I was inventing rules like, oh, but no, you cannot disengage when you are in the melee. And you're like, but yes, I can, because at the end of a melee, you are separated. And I'm like, maybe I would have charged if I knew that. But yeah, it's quite fun discovering these new rules. The game is fun, even though like it's not perfectly balanced, as we have seen, especially when armies start to be very tough, like Defense 2 and Regeneration, ignore AP -1. Starts to be very tough with this, but such is the life. Also some things like my melee unit, the big hero with big armor, etc., has 1 attack with his plasma axe, and I'm like, that's not great. Yeah, sometimes the rules are not the same as what you would expect.
Yeah, well, the thing is, sometimes there's a lot of big attacks actually.
Yeah.
It's only 1 roll.
Yeah.
And 2 ups or 3 ups, and if you fail,
or 4 ups if you're Votan.
Yeah, you have nothing.
Yeah.
Or 4 ups if you're Imperial Guard as well. Yeah. But yeah, you have nothing if you fail this.
Yeah, that's another big thing. Like the first game, as you remember, I had few very big cannons and I never hit once. And it's you have 1 activation, you have 1 shot, you make a 3+ and you miss, and you're like, yeah. It's a feel bad. So that's why I try to have a more massive number of weapons, so you have at least hit sometimes. Yeah, that's the one thing that is a bit annoying, not with the rules, but like with how the lists are built and constructed. Depends on the armies maybe. You can
I
make
think
your
all armies are the
yeah,
same,
but you can make your own custom armies if you want in one page, which is a good thing if you want to change the state of fact. Other than that, the game plays very fast, as you have seen. We played something like 3 hours here, maybe even less, and it was really fast.
If you include deployment.
Yeah, 3 hours with deployment, and it's very much faster than Warhammer, and it's less intensive in the pressure. Warhammer, you need to think always like a few turns in advance, like how I position. Here it's more relaxed, it's more fun, it's more made for narrative games. And yeah, I'm very happy to play one-page rules again.
Sure,
it's a good like snacking game. I'm not sure you would make tournaments out of it.
No, definitely.
Because they're
definitely. Yeah, you would play 40k if you want. Tournaments.
But for when you don't want to play competitively, it's a very good alternative. And I hope you enjoyed the table as well. It was our first time playing on this new terrain. They do look good. If you have some ideas on how we could make some scenarios, especially with the radioactive thing in the middle, let us know in the comments. We'll maybe try to do it for the next time. If you have some like terrain idea or something. Other than that, as always, give us a little comment anyway, because you get a chance to win one of 2 armadas of Dystopian Wars quite soon, because we're soon at 1,500 subscribers. So subscribe, likes, comment, all the YouTube things. You can even share it with your friends if you want. And yeah, until the next video, take care of yourself and remember to keep things fair in love and war games. Bye!
See you!